And we are
Live.
Yeah. All right, guys, another episode of Drinking with the Dragons. Like always, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about or what we're talking about. Don't believe in anything we're saying. We're just crazy people. We have no purpose, right? We don't know what we're talking about, what we're doing, what we know. We're just, just the black sheep of the. I can't even say movement because we're doing our own thing. We know a lot of stuff. We're gonna find out more too, which is what I encourage a lot. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do, stay within the Constitution. If you see stuff on the news, look for yourself, see if it's really real. Go see for yourself what you see. If you know, see people posting about stuff, they call themselves conservatives, Republicans. Really do your due diligence about who they are. Ask them questions. If they give you hate, you know, they don't want to talk to you. They get all pissed off or judgmental. They do all that shit. Just that's that should tell you enough. Not everything, but that should give you a little gist of what their purpose is. And their purpose is, ego. They're trying to just be some kind of leader, as if someone even really gives a fuck, and they don't. No one really gives a fuck about anyone but themselves, and we need to change that. We need to start trying to encourage people to think for themselves, do like be their own person, but you cannot have any ego. You have to do it in the right way, God's way. We need to bring back God to this fucking country, especially California, because it is just it's amazing to see. It's a beautiful sight whenever I can see what's going on and no one else can. I guess you could say it's a beautiful feeling. It's a great feeling. Um, but we have to stay strong. We have to be vigilant, and we have to do something. Otherwise, nothing's going to be done. We have to do something. If you guys are really listening to what I'm saying and what we're doing and everything, and you guys really have like you guys really have an insight about it, you guys like it, it'd be better if you guys hit us up and talk to us, because we need more people doing what we're doing. We have just switched to journalists now. We are really going out there and seeing for ourselves, not believing these news fucking medias, including Newsmax and OAN. All right, we have to really start thinking for ourselves, and doing our own due diligence, and stop just fucking just watching some shit on news thing. Like, I'm telling you guys, if any channel is on cable news network, okay, uh, there's something up, okay, guys, because the deep state, the New World Order, they're not going to just let anyone, okay, go on there. Whether they call themselves Fox News or they call themselves OAN, they're not. There's a reason. There's something up, okay, and you guys got to really look into it. We have to be our own journalists. We have to be our own reporters, and that's what the social dystopia is about. So we'll like it if a lot of people join. Um, there is a fake account which I will get to, and he calls himself the social dystopia as well. It's a fake account. That's not. There's only one social dystopia. There's only one social dystopia. There's not more than one. Okay. We already have our domain. The website. I know I keep saying this, but our website is going to be coming up soon. There's not more than one social dystopia. Um, do not believe any of those people that try to act like they are. And when we ask for donations, when we go out, which we are going this weekend, when we go this weekend, we are going to be going out. And can't tell you guys where we're going, but we can tell you right when we get there. Right when we get there and we're going inside, we can let you know, because this is like a serious place in California. It's a very serious place. So we're trying to be low key about it. But yeah, you guys are gonna love what's gonna happen next week, and you guys are gonna really love it a lot.
Yeah, so we're just we're rebranding a little bit, and um, we're just like we're just trying to find the truth and expose the truth and bring God to everyone. So it's really not about labels anymore. It's more about just abiding by our Constitution and our rights, and just kind of going along with um, well, not going along, but just kind of going with what your heart tells you to do, and what your soul is telling you to do, and staying with God. So yeah, that's really the whole end goal.
Yeah, and stop being angry. Stop having judgment. Stop listening to hacks that are just literally not doing anything for this country, for the state, California. Holy shit, man. This shit is horrible what's going on, guys. And so many people left because they're weak and they're scared of Satan. They're scared to fight evil, and you have to fight evil. But you guys have to really stop going along with all this bullcrap, okay? Like, we're doing this podcast mainly for one reason today. We're not. It's not a reoccurring thing. We don't have a schedule for when we do podcasts. I have to address this fake account, but I do want to let everyone know that we need a real fucking team. People that are individuals in one team. Okay, we need we need a team so that we can really do real journalistic work. We can really get the word out there, God's word and the truth of what's really going on in our country, in our states, everywhere. The truth, truth, truth. Okay, the real fucking truth. Okay, and we are going to do that. We uploaded a video of when we went to the border. That was just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna give a little bit more too, but I've already told you guys about what's going on at the border, man. Okay, we don't even know if Trump built those doors. We don't know about if Trump even built that wall. Like, that wall was already, that whenever Trump became president, that's whenever that wall was coming. We don't even know that. We don't know anything like that. And that's because we never saw for ourselves. We just listened to people and saw videos, and then we go on our life just gossiping and speaking about all this shit that we saw on the news, and this is what I saw, this is what I heard, this is the article I read. Yet no one's really going out there and doing it them damn selves. We need people to go out there and do it your damn self, okay? And it would be great if you guys join us in what we are doing, our endeavors. It would be great if we had groups of people just going out there, a big, huge group, okay, going out there and where we are going. We do want to hit the border wall again, but we need a big group, a huge group, a huge fucking group. I'm tired of these people that are just doing this clickbaiting kind of shit, okay? We're not doing clickbaiting. This podcast is just so y'all can fucking enjoy. We can talk to you about what's going on. You guys can talk to us, let us know what you guys think about us, or what you guys ask questions about to us. Be This podcast is just solely for that. Keep you updated. Um, we want to say what we know, but we can only say so much because there's evil people in this world, and right and left. Okay, Republican and Democrat, conservative and liberal. Okay, there's bad people, and what they want to do is they want to make us look bad. They want to make us look bad, like as if we're not doing anything. But the thing is, that should just prove to you guys that we are doing something, because why would they waste their time trying to dox us, trying to threaten us, trying to talk crap about us and put us down, and make fake accounts as well about us, everything. Why are they doing that? Is because we there's something. They're scared. They're scared of what's going to happen in the future. They're scared because they see that we have a, immense potential, and they know we're going to use it. We are going to use it. We don't fuck around. In the social dystopia, we don't fuck around.
And like being in the heart of Hollywood, you almost see this like it's crazy to see this like whole discrepancy or this whole imagery and symbolism between light and dark and light. So when something has a light, it shines on its own. But if something is dark, it needs a spotlight to shine on it. And that is kind of what, satanic Hollywood is. And all of like these stars and all of these politicians too, especially the ones who use identity politics.
And the news anchors and all that stuff. The news people, the anchors, the reporters, same shit. They have no light. They have no light. They need to create a light.
Yeah, exactly. And they're so like they're just trying to embrace whatever actual light energy there is, in order to outshine and just cover up the truth with a false light, with a false prophet, with a false objective.
And just make you forget about God and finding yourself, knowing yourself, recognizing who are you. Like all these people, all these news fucking medias, okay? And I'm not talking about social media, but now obviously social media is getting a bit bigger, so it's kind of like there's people on that as well, but I'm talking about the major ones, the ones that are on cable, the ones that you see on TV, include all of those: CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, ABC, Newsmax, OAN, all of them. Do they ever talk about God? Do they ever say that? Do they ever talk about God? And if they do they talk about it every single time? I'm telling you guys, once you really, 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 really realize that you can have that, I call it a power. I don't like to say that, but you could say God's blessing, when you really recognize and you believe 100% in God, you can literally see all the evil in the world. And even if you try to explain it, this is why I always try to tell her, I always try to get her prepared for this stuff too, and don't get crazy about it. But even if you speak about it, there's going to be so many people that are not going to believe you. They're going to try to make you look like a fool and all that. And even when that happens, you cannot get mad at it. You cannot get angry or mad at it. You have to just take it, all right, and just know. But that's the beautiful part, is that when that happens, you have to recognize, like, wow, like, I can see that. You can see the hate and anger in people and the judgment. And you have to take that in a good way. You have to use that so that you can grow and you can advance, and you cannot be scared, or you cannot, judge. You just have to be like, okay, whoa, like, you'll see the evil guys in this world once you believe in God 100% completely, and you put all your faith in Him, and you put everything. If you have any problems that you feel or whatever it is, emotions and all that, just drop it and give it to God. He will do something. Okay, He will. It's amazing. We have to work together on this, guys. That's why we really need people to really work with the social dystopia. We only have a couple, but we need more. I want hundreds of people to, instead of going to these rallies at Huntington Beach and bullshit like that, where hundreds of people are just waiting to listen to some speakers or some shit. Instead of that, we need to go to a place where there's problems going on, and we need to make our stance there. Not on a corner. No, we need to, like what we do with city council members. I like that, but there's only like 20, 30 people there. We need to have hundreds of people doing that stuff. And also going to government property. When it says no trespassing, don't even ignore that. If it says no trespassing in government property, ignore that. Ignore that shit. Ignore that shit.
And yeah, and guys, check out the first video on the southern border. We're gonna put up another full version of it on Rumble and Patreon. But what so like Lucas brought up this idea of you know, besides just having rallies where you're not having like a target goal, you're just kind of like Trump's not there anymore. There's nothing like there's no really like there's not a point to it anymore, and you're not fighting. You're just rallying. Like, what are you rallying for? There's no war.
The government's not affected at all by that.
But
You're not changing anything with the government when you do that shit. Not at all.
but no, but yeah, but like Lucas.
Virtue signaling is what that is. And the right always likes talking about the left, virtue signal. That's what it is, virtue signaling, when you go to those rallies and wave flags.
And so what Lucas brought up, like when we were at the wall, like at night, and we were trespassing on, federal property that belongs to the people. When, like, there's a trespass sign for Americans to go to our own wall, but there's no wall, like there's no sign from the Mexican side when there's a door, and so we should all just go to the southern border and rally there and protest there.
Guys, this world wants to kill white people, okay? First of all, that's what the world wants to happen, the New World Order and all that shit. They either want people to kill themselves or kill others. That's what they want. That means the program is going correctly, okay? We have to stop that shit, okay? And we have to disrupt it, because you are going to realize, it's so hard. They're not going to even understand what I'm saying. You are going to realize, guys, soon enough, and maybe too late, that the government is trying to kill us all, okay? And I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about the fucking elites. I'm not talking about the people that are, with the fucking program and in it and functioning it, a cog in the program. I'm not talking about, no, they're trying to kill everyone that has God in them, religion, morals. They want to kill those people so that they have fucking robots. They have AIs that fall in line. They want to kill all the people that have their own fucking, speak their own mind and think for themselves. They want to kill those people, us.
And then if there are like survivors, they're gonna become like human cyborgs who are just uniform and like they don't have individuality anymore. And when we like kill, as in like kill either physically, spiritually, economically, putting different racial groups to like power positions and putting down someone just because they're white is the same thing. That's oppression. That's just like that's not equality. You're just reversing the table over.
Well, it's because of fear. I know I always say so-called conservatives because I mean it. And conservative is a Christian is a conservative, okay? You guys have fear on the so-called right, okay? So-called conservatives, you guys have fear. You guys don't really want to change America because you know that you're going to put your life on the line. You're going to have to put your life on the line for it. You guys are fearful. You guys are fearful to step to the government, all right? And I'm talking about the ones, who I'm talking about. So don't think I'm talking to everyone that's listening, okay? But you know the ones I'm talking about. You guys are fearful, and you have to step up to the government. You have to get arrested. You have to fucking, get in a big lawsuit, and maybe, boom, you'll be put up. The FBI will be knocking on your door, shit like that, all that stuff. We have to step up to the fucking government. Now, I'm not calling for violence. I say this over and over again. It's what the world wants. That's what the programs are trying to do. They're trying to make media, news, Hollywood, famous big people modeling, all that bull crap. People, it's made so that people, they see it, and it either makes them, this is their objective. They want people to either kill themselves or kill other people. Trust, I promise you, that's what they want. They want people to be killing people. And I'm talking about in America. I'm not talking, the world, yes, but everyone knows America has like the strong media presence, Hollywood and all that stuff. They want to destroy America. The New World Order wants to destroy America, or at least make them weak, because the people, y'all don't know about what's called the Rothschilds or something like that. Rothschild or something like that. Yeah, that's happening right now. Um, they meet up. I think it's in Austria, and they meet up, and they're pretty much just talk about how the world's going to go, and that's why we gotta fuck it up. We gotta fuck it all up. We gotta make them not like. We gotta make them always think like, what are they gonna do next? Because right now they got everything planned out. Okay, BLM, Antifa protests and rallies are here. Then we got Trump rallies, and they're listening to them over here. And then we got the media, and then oh yeah, let's put OAN in there and Newsmax. Yeah, no, we'll just call them like a conservative news, and they support Trump. And then boom, then they follow that, and they're like, fuck, okay, wait, now people are thinking for themselves. They're like, oh wait, I know what we can do. We'll put Q in there. So then those people that leave from Trump and all that stuff, they'll believe in a conspiracy. And then you know what, okay, some of them will be conspiracies, but then we'll put some things in there that are true just to keep them off the edge. Everything's controlled, guys. You guys got to see it for your damn self, guys. And it all starts with not having anger and knowing yourself. And the way to know yourself is by not having anger. Stop judging other people. The way to know yourself is not having anger and thinking for your damn self. Like just look up in the sky. Take some time. I'm not talking about meditation, guys. Just look up in the sky. Just listen to the wind. Listen to the doors at the doors close and open, or your footsteps when you walk. Like listen. Get out of your thoughts. Get out of your mind. That reminded me of a song. Get out of your mind. All right. No, but serious. It's all, we have to disrupt it. We cannot be sheep. We don't. A lot of people don't even realize they are sheep, and they think they're not sheep just because they're not a Democrat, or just because they're a Trump supporter. But then that you're calling yourself a Trump supporter, thus you are a sheep. Like you have to. Well, not calling yourself a Trump supporter, but whenever you say Trump supporter, you're literally saying Trump's my leader. Like, just stop with the Trump supporter stuff. Being like, I supported Trump, I support Trump, but don't call yourself a Trump supporter.
And you guys got to stop thinking in terms of sheep, like having a sheep mentality. You're not even just because you're a Trump supporter, you're not even a black sheep in your family. You should be a wolf. You should be a lion.
A lion. I don't like wolf, but lion. That's true. You should be a lion. Okay, and lions, every individual lion, the male ones obviously, they're pretty much, they're their own leader. Okay, they're their own leader, and the female lions always follow behind the male lion. Okay, and the ones where they let the female lion like punk around or take over, like punk around a male lion, that male lion is just kicked out and ostracized. You have to be your own leader, and you have to fucking lead women. Okay, men have to be men and lead women in the right fucking way to go. Okay, you don't know how much I've been called misogynist from the right. I can get it from the left, but I'm being called it from the right. So what that tells me is that all these fucking so-called men are fucking beta males. Chains on fucking Mulan. I don't have chains on Mulan. I don't assault her or hurt her. I never did to a woman. Okay, I don't control her and say, you can't do that. No, I'll tell her you shouldn't do that, and if you do that, now I understand. It helps me grow. I'm telling you guys, we need men in this country. Okay, we need men in this world. Women are fucking taking over. Homosexuals, same shit. Women and homosexuals is the same fucking shit. Okay, I'm telling you guys, we need fucking men. All right, I want men to fucking stand up. I want men to fucking take over again and tell women that no, you're doing this wrong. But it's people are so fucking weak, man. Why are people so fucking weak? Okay, who cares if they call you a misogynist? Who cares if they call you a racist? Who cares if they call you a homophobe or a transphobe or whatever, all those fucking made up fucking words. And then my libertarian friend, well, my libertarian cousin, always says, well, all words are made up. Okay, you have a point. He's still affected by them, though. He's still affected by words. So it's like, okay, if all words are made up, why are you still affected by them, though? Don't let words fucking affect you guys or offend you or, make you feel a certain way. Okay, men should not have emotions or feelings. Okay, they should not. All right, all they should do is just let God take the wheel so that you can help lead women, because right now women need fucking men. Okay, it's real shit. Angie, do you have anything to say that? You can say something.
Yeah, and honestly, like it's time we stop like being so like hurt about like if something is just true, like just deal with it. Like okay, like okay, for example, like Silicon Valley, the whole like, oh, we need a certain number of like women and like minorities to be like in positions of power, um, for whatever, for virtue signaling really. And um, you know, it's just like my knowledge and like how like my personal like anecdotal like experiences, like I've noticed, sometimes, for the most part, like guys are just better at coding. Okay, that's just true. And in a lot of other subjects, and it's not like, oh, like I don't think that's being sexist. It's just like it's just facts. But like we can embrace like other like our other like traits and like have like unity and form like organization, instead of like getting all like, oh, you have to have like this quota, you have to have like a certain number of like this group of people in your college for no reason, and they're going to end up failing out because they didn't deserve getting in there, so people need to just like face the facts. Like if you're not up to par with the your coworker next to you or your peer next to you because you got into the university or you got into the job or whatever based on your identity politics, then that's only going to hurt you.
And yeah, and but I get it. All right, for all the women that call me misogynist or whatever stuff like that, I get where you ladies are coming from. Okay, trust, I do. Okay, I used to be that guy. Okay, in high school and even a little after high school, I used to be that guy where women. I get why women can't trust men. And put their faith in them. I get it, because I know I used to be that. I used to fuck over a lot of women, and not care. I mean, I did put, every woman that I do anything with or been with, I always put 100%. But then, they don't have that trust thing. There's not that connection, because I know women have a hard time with men. I get it, but that's because they're not men. They're still little boys. They don't really care about you. They just want to, use you and take advantage of you. I get that shit. Okay. They want to, I call them trophies. They want to use you like a trophy. I call those women trophies, which is like, like, oh, here, look what I got. I get that shit. Okay. But then stop fucking around then. Okay. Like, that's what I got to say. Then stop fucking around. And the guy, you just listen to the fucking guy. Like, just trust. You should just know. And the reason why you should just know is because at least you will feel it. Okay, women, like, you will feel it. Okay, like, I am born again. God is always with me. Never did Mulan wrong. Not once did I ever do a wrong or lie to her or hide anything from her. Been honest with her. And just, you don't understand. You ladies just have to know, but just at least try to seek God. Because if you try to seek God, because women really don't have God with them like all the time, I mean, unless you're really close to your father, you'll know, and you listen to your father, you'll really know. It'd be a lot easier for you women. But just don't, you just have to know. You just have to fucking know and talk to your dad. I mean, if you don't have a dad, then at least just love him and just pray, like I get it. I know why women are like this, because there's so many fucking beta fucking males. There's so many fucking beta males, so I get why fucking females are fucking like this, okay? But just don't be a slut though, okay? At least start there. Don't be a fucking slut. How about that? All right? Don't be fucking just going out there because you want to fuck, okay? Don't just be going out there because because you want to fuck. Like, don't have that mentality when you go out. At least start there, okay? But there is a big fucking problem with this world right now, and especially this country, is because women are taking charge, and that is a fact. Women can be like in charge of something, but women cannot be in charge of the fucking government or the fucking country, dude, or fucking they can't be in the military. They can't be in charge of be a general. Like they can't. They can't. That's why our fucking country is failing. That's why. And now we got the president praising fucking women. It's like, dude, like, and not even that, they're praising lesbian black women. Watch, I bet I'm gonna get kicked off this stream. This stream's getting ready to kick me off.
And honestly, like, that's very true, because like if you think about it, like, okay, so I think like on a psychological level, like like as a guy, like when you go into a store, you know exactly what you want, right?
No.
Like you know exactly what you're gonna get, and
yeah, that's a good analogy.
Hold on.
That's
and you're willing to pay a higher price to get it if like because you need it, like a slightly higher price to get it. And then okay, so for like most girls, like we're gonna be like, okay, what's on sale? Like, oh, like should we also get this? And like it's hard to make that split second decision. So that's why like it's not like we don't have like talents, but we need someone who's gonna make that split second decision when it comes to nuclear codes. Yeah. Because we would be like, oh, like okay, women are more likely to like buy something that they don't need that's on sale.
Well, yeah, like just so you guys know, Biden is not our president. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is our president. It's like a lesbian couple. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are president. They're the only ones that are the closest to him and make sure that he's okay and he's taken care of. It's like literally you get someone out of a fucking nursing home, you get this old guy out of a nursing home, and you just make him president of the United States of America. That's what Joe Biden is. You just like pull him out and be like, he's like, where am I going? It's like, don't matter. Just put on this suit and go up on this thing and try to read this teleprompter. That's what Joe Biden is. All right. He's literally just pulling random fucking old guy out of the fucking nursing home and just putting a suit on him, just throwing him out there. And all he has to do is at least kind of be able to read a fucking teleprompter. That's what he is. All right. You talk to him on the side, whenever it's like the media, and whenever I think they caught him on something like that, he sounds like an idiot. And he always goes to violence or like, threats, but he gets away with those threats. He gets away. He can say threats all he wants, but if Trump said that, whatever.
And guys, we need to stop like being like having this blind, like there's a difference between having faith, especially faith in God, and having faith in like God putting our country in the right hands, and having like this blind like belief that like it's like basically like Q, like this blind belief that, oh, Trump's still gonna come back. Like he's not gonna come back. You need to have high hopes and low expectations. You need to expect for the worst and plan for the worst. And right now, reality, like most likely Kamala Harris is gonna become the president, and she's giving the kids at the border her like a little like storybook about her, about how she's saving them. So they're going to have this positive association with them. And when she legalizes these kids at the border in like 10 years and she is president, she's going to be like, I have an army, because like they love me from like growing up, from childhood, from these like propaganda like cartoon books that I gave them at the border, and they will die for her. They will die for her.
And the National Guard, adding on to that, the National Guard doesn't have Joe Biden's back, just so you guys know. The National Guard does not have Joe Biden's back.
Yeah.
Okay? So, now I'm not calling for anything. I'm just letting you guys know that if you want to know what's going on with the government, you got to go and find out. You got to go there and find out, okay? No violence. I repeat, no violence, okay? If you want to find out what's going on government property, you have to go there and find out what's fucking going on government property.
And
it's kind of simple. Makes sense to me.
And we're gonna allude to like where we're gonna go this weekend. So I'm not gonna obviously say it, but okay, when people want to shut something down, like a theory, they're not gonna automatically just be like, oh, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna disappear these people for talking. No, the easiest way and the most effective way is to make people sound like they're crazy when their theory is right and the proof isn't enough yet that no one believes them at the time. And then 50 years pass by and suddenly they're like, oh wait, like these people were right. So to silence someone, instead of like killing and disappearing them, the best way that the government would do that is to make them look crazy and sound like a conspiracy theorist.
Yep.
And that's what they're trying to do and they're doing it to the Q people, but like, you know, they're trying to associate that with everyone.
I'm just wondering why we have hit up just about every news station. We've hit up Alex Jones. We've hit up OAN, Newsmax as well, you know, Fox, even CNN, MSNBC. We constantly always try to get their, a hold of them, all of that. And I'm just wondering why they don't want to see what we know, or at least have a conversation or a callback or anything. I'm really wondering why. But it's because they have to nip it in the bud. I'm telling you, just always wonder, okay, why people have a big following, okay? If we get a big following, you know, like, I mean as in like subscribers, get our name out there so we can, you know, because we got you guys are gonna love where we're going next weekend. But we're going to upload more footage of the border. Last weekend we'll upload a video tonight. But you guys are gonna love what we see next week. We are actually doing like real journalistic work. We're seeing whenever we see something on the news, or if we haven't heard something on the news in a long time, like we haven't even heard about it. If this, where we're going next weekend, I haven't heard about that shit since before Donald Trump. I have not heard anyone talk about it, except Mark Dice. Mark Dice always touches on that, but you guys should get his books, just so you guys know. Mark Dice, you guys should really get his books and listen to him. But I'm just tripping out on why. But I think it's because we're not trying to go along with the okie doke. We're not trying to go along with that shit. And you got a white guy, and even though I'm not white, I'm Hispanic, Latino, but that's, people don't know about the word ethnicity anymore. And then you got an Asian woman, which always lets it be known that she's an American first, and that she fuck China. So we are not good. We're not a good cog in the program. We won't fit. There's nowhere we can fit. You got a Hispanic Latino guy that looks white, and then we got a Taiwanese woman that says fuck China. So we don't fit in their thing to make everyone still be sheep. So I know why this is happening, but I believe something's gonna happen. We might get a call back or something, or maybe people will actually be down to work with us. so that we can really fucking get this shit out there, expose what's really going on, which is people are still fucking sheep, right? And they call themselves a conservative Republican or a Christian, and so they think in their mind they're not fucking sheep, but then they look at the left and Democrats and BLM and Antifa and they're like, well, they're sheep, we're not sheep, but they are fucking sheep. They're all fucking sheep. And we're trying to let that be known. It's easy to talk about BLM and Antifa and the left and the Democrats. That's easy. Donald Trump already did it. He made it easy. People are just repeating what Donald Trump is said over and over again. That's easy. Okay. All right. You're a Trump supporter. Okay. Get it. Stop repeating what he's saying. Why don't you learn it for yourself? Why don't you go out there and look for yourself? We need to start going out there and looking for ourselves. We need to really do that shit on our fucking self. All right. The Democrats, Antifa, BLM, all that stuff. All right. Donald Trump already did that. He already settled that cause. Now let's fucking drain the swamp in the Republican Party. The Republican voters. Let's drain that swamp. Let's drain that fucking swamp. How about that? That sounds great to me. That sounds perfect to me. Yeah, do you want to hit it?
Yeah.
Drinking with the Dragons, guys. So, hello, we are LA. Nice to see you. Right now, we're just touching on Christianity, people thinking for themselves, doing their own due diligence, and also want to expose this account. It is a fake account. Well, I don't need to show it. Should I show it? Yeah, I could show it. But it's on YouTube, and they said on the YouTube thing.
Oh wait, babe.
What?
Can I go in?
Okay, yeah, I'll put a number up in a bit. But before we take a call, I just want to put this fake account, Social Dystopia. It only has 3 subscribers or something like that. This is a fake account. It's not a part of anything. And what really got to me is when I saw the about on the account, it said all others using our name, Social Dystopia, and Basic are copying without our knowledge and deliberate or not have to end it or face legal ramifications. This guy's a weirdo. Do not trust that account. If somebody said like that says they're the Social Dystopia, then just call me or hit me up, because that is a fake fucking account. And I know who it is, but I'm gonna be nice about it. I'm gonna be nice about it and not say it. I know exactly who it is. I like keeping that information to myself. I'm gonna put a number up right now, so if people want to call in. Alrighty, guys. So yeah, this is pretty much trying to tell people to wake up and do your due diligence about people. Don't listen to gossip. Just really study about people, news that you watch, and go out there and see for yourself. That's pretty much the basic. There's a lot of people that do not want to really help America. They want to make money off of America. They want to not help out anything. They want to keep people angry. They want to cause people to get angry. And I'm telling you, the programmer, their fucking main objective is to make people either kill themselves or kill other people. That's their main objective. They want to keep people angry as fuck and eventually kill someone else or kill themselves. That is the objective. It's a social dystopia. We don't want to make it into a dystopia. We want to disrupt what they're trying to do. We want to completely destroy it and disrupt it. Well, we want to disrupt it, but when we disrupt it, after it will be destroyed. the fucking elites are at a meeting right now. Actually, I think it's for this whole week. They have a meeting at in Austria, the Rothschild or some shit like that. Um, Everyone is in sync. They're making sure everyone does this exact thing, and everyone goes to this rally. Everyone goes to this protest. Then let's get them to go to They all join in too, and then they kill each other, or they attack each other, or they make the cops feel like crap because they're tired of their job doing this. So then they quit, and then we have less cops. And then we're like, oh, they fill in more cops, but they're a bunch of liberal fucktards. And it's just it's all set up. It's all planned out. Okay, it's all planned out. I say fuck the rallies. Let's go to government property because it's ours. It's not there's no such thing as government property. Okay, if you're a true conservative, there's no such thing as government property. That's no such thing as government property. Y'all should already fucking know that. There is no such thing as government property.
Yep.
But everyone doesn't want to do their due diligence and go see what is this government property that they're talking about. Go there, see for yourself what government property is. Government property it pretty much means I'll kill you or arrest you and put you in jail forever if you touch this, even though it's yours. Okay, this land is my land, this land is your land. No, bullshit. The song maybe meant something whenever it first came out. Now, no. Pretty much that song now, he's saying this land is my land, that's the government, and then that land is your land. That's pretty much what it is now. That's the government song now. This land is my land, that land is your land. The government, we're not in a police state, luckily, okay? But people want to try to act like we are and fucking talk so much shit about the cops, okay? What we have to do is we have to go to the government. We have to go to the government directly at their fucking doorsteps, okay? No violence. No violence. Okay, guys? All right? Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, they all said it very well, okay? It's a peaceful fucking thing that we have to do, okay? All right? There's a bigger they say silence is violence. No. Matters how you're being silent, okay? We got to stop doing these fucking stupid posts on Instagram, sending these flyers out, especially on TikTok, all this stuff. The government's literally fucking watching you guys. We need to start writing letters again, guys. Okay? We need to start writing letters again and sending it to each other. You guys are literally, the government's fucking watching everything. When you guys post any kind of fucking protest or rally, the government is literally watching it. So what that means is that they are able to plan everything out to make sure that everything fucking goes the right way with the New World Order. Y'all think you're making a difference, but you're not. All right? You're not. And people can say, he was never a Trump supporter. No, yeah, I supported Trump. And I was stupid to call myself a Trump supporter, though. I supported Trump. But we don't got him anymore, guys. And stop thinking he's coming back. Stop being an idiot. We have to realize that this is our fucking country. And we have to start doing our own shit and our own fucking thing. And we got to start going back to letters. Okay, guys? We got to start writing to each other. Okay? We got to stop with this fucking sending rallies things, and because they are fucking figuring it all out and they're making sure everything goes to plan. Okay? They are watching from Alex Jones told us decades ago. And I was told when I was a kid too, but I didn't believe in it. But it's true though. It is really true. They are watching us every single thing they're watching us right now on this fucking thing, on this live stream. But I don't mind. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything that I couldn't say or that they want to know.
So guys, call
not
this
going to.
number. Call this number if you dare. 707-865-2311. 707-865-2311. Call it if you dare. And then we also have a little bit of a voice recording from regarding January 6th. So
This is a person that snitched.
Yeah.
A lot of the people, and we're not going to say the name. No. If you guys really, really want to know, you guys can hit us up. But this is the person, besides Gabe. I'll say Gabe. Yeah, Gabe, he's a snitch, and he told the FBI. But this is another person that snitched out a lot of people. And you know who I'm talking about when I say in particularly one person, especially that one person. I'm not going to say her name or anything.
But we got the okay. We got the okay to spread this on social media. Apparently, the person who is speaking in this recording was an informant with Antifa.
So, no, she is an informant with Antifa. She is an informant with Chad Loader. What's her name? Ben, whatever her name's, Brenna or whatever. Yeah, and she fucking snitched out on Gina. But this is what she says though before. She snitched out on Gina, and this is what she said before all that shit happened.
Wait, put the volume on.
So, this is what she said before all that shit.
Hey, being at DC. I'm actually just calling just to check in on you and make sure you're okay. And to see if you were, the ones like me who stormed. I didn't actually storm inside the Capitol steps, but I was the one of the first 100 that helped get the people up over the wall and was yelling with my megaphone for people to come forward and run and do it now. And this is our moment, and, take back our house and shit, right? Yeah, that was insane, right? Call me back. I was just interested to see what happened with the upside.
So yeah, I mean, it's just pretty messed up that people are so willing to just rat. Where's your loyalty to rat people out just because for money, for $10,000, and to lock people up, people in prison over something that you guys all were a part of. We were all a part of it, and just I don't know. It's pretty messed up because we're never gonna have any unity in this country. Forget left or right. We're never gonna have unity in America if we continue to break people's trust and loyalty. So yeah, I think we just need to get over it and get with God and just really focus on what we need to do to protect our rights and to protect our freedom and to keep God in this country.
Cannot wait to read the comments. Now let me go up a little bit. I sent out the number, but no one's calling in. I sent out the number. I believe it did. 406-376. Okay, so yeah, that's the number. So we got Josh with his trolling, like always. I love it though, man. You keep it popping. Let's see what we got here. Ozzy wants to say, is it true that one of your previous girlfriends has a restraining order on you? Never did, never ever did. So you can go hit her up if you think so. I don't know which ex-girlfriend you're talking about. Bryna, then we got, all right, yeah. How's civilly since you left West Hollywood? Of course. We're rats. We're rats. We're rats.
Rats?
We're rats.
How are we rats? We got the okay from the source to post it.
No, it's not even that.
We got the source.
I'm sorry if I want to drain the swamp.
They okayed us to post it everywhere.
No, but if we are rats, if Angie and I are rats, then so is Donald Trump, because what we're doing is we're draining the swamp. We are draining the swamp, and that's what we're doing. And Donald Trump already drained the swamp in the Democrats, and then even the Republican politicians and stuff. We're draining the swamp in the so-called conservative movement, Trump supporter, MAGA movement, all that bullshit has names. We're draining that swamp.
Wait, hold on.
All right, and
hold
we're
on,
showing
hold
that
on.
people are just trying to make up and make.
You ratted the folks on the vigil. No, we said.
No,
We said.
we didn't even say their names.
Yeah, we didn't say.
We didn't even say their names.
We said that the people who did it were not us, and that we weren't responsible for the rest of the group.
Yeah, we said that all we did because we thought it was our birthday. I thought it was our birthday, and we blew out the candles. That's all we did. So if you think we said someone's name and stuff like that, all right, prove it.
We didn't say.
Prove
We didn't say any names.
Prove
I
it.
think I'm pretty sure I said I'm not gonna rat and dox and say.
Oh,
their name.
no. They said that's
I know
still.
that show.
They said that's still snitching. Okay.
How?
No. How about this? No. I got a better one for whoever Ozzy is. Obviously, just like the people that wear masks to hide their identity, you're just as much as a bitch because you won't say your real name. How about this? What did they say? What did they say? No. What did they say? What did they say? Oh, see, no. See, just like this is why. This explains everything. Don't respond. I will respond. Okay. This explains everything, and you actually just dry snitch and burn yourself out, and you burned those people out as well right now. You just burned everyone out right now. Okay, because I knew this was what was happening. You just burned them out. And I don't know who you are, but you burned them out right now. Just so you know. Okay, you literally just burned them out. No. They literally burned themselves out because at all the fucking responses and media about that stuff went on Angie and I. And you just proved the point. Right now, how you're acting and what you're saying right now, you just proved that actually, see, the reason why you're doing this is because you're trying to put it on me. You're trying to put it on me again, just like you just proved it that they actually did the dry snitching. Thank you for that. Thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate that. I knew it was always true. I knew it was always true because we never did that. You look at all our fucking podcasts. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have just proven the point. That is perfect. That's perfect. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you so much. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, party boy. I guess dry snitching is saying that all we did was blow out the candles. So that's dry snitching. And then at the same time, yet we're the ones getting doxxed. We're the ones getting attacked physically. We're the ones being always watched and shit like that. So yeah, whoops. Sorry, we did something wrong. Ozzy, thank you so much because you proved my point. You should stop talking while you're already, you dug a big enough hole. You're actually helping the left out. You're helping Antifa and BLM out. I would stop while you're ahead because you're really not helping anything right now. You're just going deeper and deeper and deeper. And the fact that you're talking about this, that's dry snitching, you idiot. So was that? I'm learning all these terms. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, if you live in the streets, well, I know my Cubans when I see them. Cubans, my grandpa is from Cuba, and he's not really too hip. But then also my Cuban cousins and stuff like that, they're not really too hip and stuff. But I grew up right there next to East LA, so I understand why you don't know these terms and stuff. I don't know where you grew up at, but yeah, Cuba. And fun fact, I think I've said this before in my podcast. The first thing my grandpa did, this was right when Castro was he was falling, and he went straight to America. And the first thing he did was join the U.S. military, Air Force. He joined the military. That's the first thing he did. That's what I call a fucking real immigrant, okay? A real fucking immigrant If they come over here, that means they fucking love this fucking country. They love this country. They don't just come over here and reap the benefits. No, they serve it in some kind of way. Even whether it's post office or something like that. Which he did when he got out of the Air Force. He joined the post office, and that's the real fucking thing.
On the other side, it's
Oh, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, guys. Hey, so yeah, pretty much to overview this whole live stream. The purpose of it was to obviously always talk of bringing God back to this country. We have to realize that everything that we do or what we see or how we live, even if it's technology, everything is from God. We cannot give any power to anyone else for it, because it's either God or Satan. Satan has no power. We also address that there's a fake account, Social Dystopia. It's not us. If you have any thinking about who is this, they send out a cash app or whatever, like some kind of different note. That's not us. We already have it on our bio on our Instagram. Our website is it's so close from being finished, very close from being finished. And that'll be a better way for you guys to really know what we're doing, where we're at. It's going to be socialdystopia.com. We already have the domain. And also just we have to go. We have to, if anything says government property, you can just look it up. Government property. Don't talk to Ozzy. Do not listen to Ozzy. Just ignore that. Ignore Ozzy. Okay. If anything says government property, go out there, figure it out, see what's up with that. Check it out. Check out what government property is. Okay. Why is it government property? Because there's no such thing as government property. And also, see who you're surrounded by whenever you go to these rallies on the Trump side or the right side or stuff like that. See who you're surrounded by. Maybe do a little detail, because when you see us at those rallies, you know damn well who we are and what we give and what we do. Okay, we're transparent. We're the most transparent motherfuckers on YouTube. Maybe too transparent, but I don't give a fuck. All right. My family always said I was too trusting. Don't give a shit. That's how you have to live life sometimes. But just do your due diligence with everything that you see. Even do it with us. Obviously our shit's already out there anyways, so it won't be too hard. But if you have questions, ask us. Ask us questions. We're more than fucking welcome to answer questions. But when we got people like Ozzy Sanchez on this thing, those are the people that we will only talk to if they do not have anger when we talk to them. And there's other people too. But we will talk to them if they do not have anger or hate or judgment. And Ozzy Sanchez guy, he has immense amount of anger and hate. And I feel sorry. No, I don't feel sorry for you, but just suffer, man. My dad's side is from Cuba. My mom's side is from Cuba. My grandpa was in the Bay of Pigs. Oh, that's badass, man. That's badass. Your grandpa was in the Bay of Pigs. And same thing, eat on us since we're being attacked from that group. On us. Why would you say us? You're just digging your hole deeper, bro. You stupid? Ozzy's an idiot. Bro, you're just digging your hole deeper, dum-dums. Okay, man. All right, dude. So, guys, just watch everything that goes on in the world, because it's all from God. I do this several times. I just look around, see what my surroundings are. What are they? What, like the sky? Like if you guys been looking at the sky lately, the stars are gone. The stars have disappeared. Well, at least in California. But just start looking up, start looking around, looking at your surroundings, all that stuff. I'm not saying never be on the phone. No, you could be on the phone, watch your videos. I do it still. But just start paying attention, hearing your surroundings, guys, because it's all from God, and we have to start recognizing that and appreciating it. Drop the anger, because it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. It's like literally a waste of time. And just love everyone. Love the country. Love the police. Even love Joe Biden.
Yeah. And guys, so Godspeed, God first, and babe, don't let me bite the apple, okay?
No, she ain't biting the apple. She is not biting the apple. She will never bite the apple. I will not let her bite the apple. Good morning and good night.